Hey everybody, happy Monday, happy Easter. Hope you're doing well, and welcome to your weekly forecast reading with Spirit for the week of March 31st to April 6th. Today I'm going to be channeling some messages to you directly from the spirit realm, directly from your spirit guides, in hopes of giving you some messages of love, light, healing, connection, compassion, all those beautiful things, and for something for you to focus on this week with regards to your own spirituality, your own connection to your guides, or your own intuition. So if you feel drawn to listen to the entirety of the message, it's definitely for you. If you feel drawn to skip through parts of the message or pass it by completely, then this message may not be for you. The idea and my intention is always that this message will reach exactly who it needs to when they're fully able and ready to receive it. Now, before we dive in, I just want to reach out and remind you, if you are finding value from these videos, if you are enjoying these videos, whether it's your first time or your 30th time here, please do leave a like, a comment, subscribe, a DM. I really appreciate your participation, your viewership, and your support. Thank you so much. All right, let's dive into the messages for this week coming. Okay, I'm getting an animal guide right away. This is the rabbit. Okay, so rabbit is coming through first. So the first message that I'm getting from Spirit is really about watching our energy levels, okay? And so what they are communicating with this message is that we really want to be aware this week, and we really want to pay attention to this week where our energy is being leaked or depleted. Okay, so it's like they really want you to pay attention to and be very conscientious and aware of how you use your energy, when you use your energy, what you spend your energy on, how your energy is exchanged. And just being conscientious of how that feels in each and every moment when you're noticing either energy going out, and same with energy coming back in. Okay, so what's happening when your energy is feeling depleted or leaking, and what's happening when your energy is being replenished. And what they're saying here is that they also really want you to focus on like the feeling. Okay, so what does it feel like? And so the other thing too is that sometimes we're not always aware when our energy is being depleted, right? We're not always aware of where our energy is leaking. And so they want to guide you to really pay attention to your energy levels throughout the week, okay? So take an inventory at the beginning of your day and at the end of the day, just for an example of an exercise, about how you're feeling, what happened in that day, what did you experience, what did you do, what did you take on in that day, and how did it affect you positively or negatively as it relates to your energy levels, okay? So what they're guiding us overall, and the reason that we're doing this, is to be so much more careful with how we expend our energy and how we therefore care for ourselves, how we protect our energy, how we create boundaries around our energy. And it helps also give us this sovereignty and autonomy around deciding how we want to spend our energy, because what they're saying is we give away a lot of our energy and we allow our energy to leak when we don't have to. There's actually a choice. We don't have to spend our energy on things that don't replenish or reciprocate, right? So they're really guiding us to really pay attention to this. And so when we're aware of these things, we can make different choices and decisions for ourselves. We can choose to respond and in different ways. We can choose to take steps or shift or tweak behaviors or patterns or choices into ones that serve us, okay? So really paying attention to where your energy is going this week. It's really important for you. Okay, what else? So what I'm hearing from Spirit is that there's also this invitation for us to do internal work, okay? Looking inwards, self-reflection, self-contemplation. They're really asking us to look at honestly and with honor what's changing and shifting and adapting within us. How are our own internal energies and internal energy currents changing? Okay, so what this feels to be is not only a practice of honor, like I mentioned, but also seeing where we are growing and evolving and how we may need to adapt to that. So the feeling and the energy around this is like a very intangible one, right? It's like we can feel it, we can sense movement, we can sense changes, we can sense a shift in direction happening within us. And we are being asked to honor that, to sit with that, right? And so with that, things may be changing in your external reality as well. And as they do that, Spirit is just saying, like, just go with it, right? Notice what's happening on the inside. Notice how that's reflecting on the outside, and just being at peace with what is, accepting what is. Okay, and honoring what is, right? There's so many shifts happening on so many levels of our DNA, our energetic level, our karmic level, our global consciousness. There's so many things changing right now rapidly. Some things are really feeling like overwhelming and can feel dark, and other things can feel really expansive and like fast forwarded and like rippling change, right? And so they're just asking you to just be aware of the sensation that brings within you internally, and to also acknowledge like positive changes that you're making with regards to what you are feeling and sensing and experiencing. Okay, so just honoring those internal changes this week and paying attention to those internal changes, noticing what they are communicating to you. Okay, I'm also getting another animal guide. This is zebra spirit. Okay, so zebra is here. What else? And what I'm hearing along with like this whole, it's funny as zebra came in first. So what I'm getting with zebra right after this is this idea of helping you to overcome any mindsets that you have over literally as the zebra brings black and white, okay? So black or white thinking, this or that. It has to be this way or that way. And so what they're guiding us to do this week is really kind of allow yourself, if you were to think of yourself when you sorry, this is hard to explain, but when you allow yourself to relax your body, right? Just as an example, when you release resistance and when you just allow your body to sink, right? And be kind of like limp and flexible, right? It's like when anything comes your way that's, for example, like someone pushes you or something like that, right? You absorb that movement because you're not tense, you're not tight, you're not constricted. So your body, it's almost like your body absorbs that shock, right? So I know that's kind of a funny example, but like, let's move this to the emotional and mental planes. If we allow ourselves to be loose, right? Flexible, resilient, we allow ourselves to be expansive. We allow ourselves to move and flow in the direction that we feel is right for us, but also the universe is guiding us towards. We release that resistance. Things don't feel as challenging. But if we are, for example, like I said earlier, bracing or constricting or holding ourselves really tight and shrinking ourselves down, if something is going to make impact with us, whether it's our physical, mental, emotional state, then we're going to feel it so much more. We're not going to adapt to whatever that force or that energy is coming in. And so this week they are, and in the coming weeks, they're guiding you to let go of that and just to really be in this kind of like malleable, flexible state, okay? Whatever is coming in, allow it to show you around. Allow it to show you different perspectives, to open up your eyes, right? To get away from that this or that thinking, right? Because it doesn't make any sense. At the end of the day, it doesn't make any sense, because what we're saying with that is that our conscious mind can only come up with this option or this option, and that's it, right? And we know that that's not true. There are a million different possibilities for something to unfold, right? Or to actualize. So what they're saying is get out of that black and white thinking, get malleable, get flexible, and be open for the universe or for source or for your spirit team to show you other ways of approaching something, doing something, taking your next steps, whatever it may be. Okay, so it's like get out of that black and white thinking and be malleable, be flexible, be open to other options, other choices, other answers or solutions that may come in and give you so much more than what you could think up for yourself. Okay, so let go of this or that. Know that there's so much more available to you and that is possible for you. All right. Wow. Thank you, Spirit, for those beautiful messages. I really hope this helped you guys. I really hope you can feel and sense the energy of this week. Lots of shifts and changes and movements happening in our internal and external worlds. So just honoring that as it comes and goes this week, much like we honor our emotions that come and go. All right. Thank you so much. I hope you were able to resonate with it. I hope it lands. If it does, please do leave a like, a comment, a message. I really appreciate your support and participation. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful week ahead, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.